It's become more and more common to see buy local stickers on cars as the farm to fork movement picks up steam. Today on Take 5, we'll be taking a look at a couple local businesses who make it a point to try to get as many products and foods from local farmers as possible. I'm John McCauley for FM 100.1 and News Talk 1110 KBND. Dave Flyer is a co-owner of Rockin Dave's Bagle Bistro.
It's basically trying to get, from my perspective as a businessman, is to get, or being a local community supporter, is to get local foods sold locally. Number one, that's our goal as a business, as a restaurateur, as a chef. That's something that everyone's trying to do, source locally. They've been doing it for years. Is it catching on finally now? It's finally catching on. So that's why we're talking about it today. But I've been talking about it for 20 years in the chef world,
Certainly. And what are some of the benefits for this?
Well, I just took my staff to the farm to see firsthand what's growing. It's not just an order guide. It's not something, a blank piece of paper from some purveyor out of somebody you don't know. This is from my buddy Chris at Juniper Jungle Farms. We went to the farm, we checked out what he's growing, what his farming practices are, why are bees important to him, why does he do what he does, and then also from a first-hand perspective, you can go and look and see what's growing, what do you got coming your way. So it's this whole CSA concept, which is catching on as well, where you basically buy shares of somebody's farm, and therefore you get a portion of the crop. So it's kind of cool to be able to go out and literally see your vegetables growing and to see why he uses bugs and natural defenses against weeds and other bad bugs and all these things. So it's just right for the planet, and you don't know that by just ordering off some order guide off somebody you don't know. We learned that by going to the farm on Tuesday this past week or whatever. So that's a cool thing. So everyone at my business knows firsthand where some of their food comes from. Luckily, I've got a clientele that supports it, and I try and offer them options. So I don't necessarily buy 100% and have therefore 100% of my prices higher. I give people options. If they want the local organic kale and local greens, it's a little bit more than regular spinach that I would normally have. So same with local eggs and whatnot. That's what the businesses that I deal with. So but yeah, I'm incorporating it in, and I'm passing it along, and the business is still running.
That was Dave Flyer, co-owner of Rockin Dave's Bagle Bistro. When we come back from the break, we'll hear from Jennifer Smith, the market manager for Central Oregon Locavore. Take 5 is sponsored by Home Federal Bank.
My business, my community, my home fed. At Home Federal Bank, we know that the strength of our local community is closely related to the strength of local businesses. We're here to make it easier and more profitable for your business to do business, right here at home. So bring us your business needs. We'll bring over 90 years of banking expertise. Together, we'll plan for success.
HomeFed Merchant Services now supports the iPhone card scanner. Your business can accept credit cards via your iPhone. Switching is easy at HomeFed. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Take 5. I'm John McCauley for FM 100.1 News Talk 1110 KBND. Central Oregon Locavore is a shop which specializes in local products. Jennifer Smith is the market manager.
So our produce section, we get local farmers dropping off fresh produce on Wednesday mornings, and most of them are right here in the Bend, Central Oregon area, but we do go as far as Junction City, Eugene, over in the valley, Hood River. And so we've got whatever products are coming in fresh, and we have, farmers like Redtail, she's right here in Bend, so it's Fields Farm, Cheshire Ridge is Redmond, and it's just really cool to be able to feature that kind of thing. And then the other thing that we're really proud of is, of course, local eggs. We get local eggs from all kinds of producers, but that's kind of the gateway food for local food and eating local, because then you realize that these eggs have been maybe away from the coop for 2-3 days at the longest. If they're on our shelves, it's been 30 days, but they don't last that long on our shelves. And then you think about where the eggs that you're buying at the grocery store, how long have they been away from the coop, on a truck, in a refrigerator, and who knows what those chickens' lives were like. And we know our producers, we know that they take good care of their chickens, and then you can taste the difference. I mean, you can literally taste the difference. When you crack that egg, you're like, oh, that's what an egg is supposed to look like. So that's kind of an exciting part.
That was Jennifer Smith from Central Oregon Locavore. I'm John McCauley for FM 100.1 and News Talk 1110 KBND.